Welcome one, welcome all to episode 15 of Fight Factory, the Monday Night Wars. It has been 2 long years and an entire stage name since I've had the pleasure to stand here accompanied by Corporate Keen. This is Eric Rivers and we are ready for our opening match. Who else to start us off but LJ Cleary?
Eric, I'm going to be honest, I haven't missed you a bit, but I have missed Fight Factory Pro Wrestling. What a night we have in store. We have title matches left, right and centre, and right now we see LJ Cleary coming up against John Bernard.
Yeah, clash of styles here in our opening bout. An interesting matchup for a singles competition. And LJ, always beloved by Fight Factory faithful, he is here tonight, and we are ready for it here in the Fight Factory itself. First time ever for an episode. What a new environment. Let's see how that plays out for all of us. I'm going to let you handle this one because, as I understand, you've been a bit of a fan of John Bernard. You're president of the fan club as of late, and quite frankly, I don't want to cover him.
JB is, without a doubt, the most disrespected wrestler in Fight Factory Pro Wrestling. I've even heard fans say that JB is scared of LJ Cleary, that he fears LJ Cleary coming into this match. I have one question to ask you, Eric. Does that look like a man who fears LJ Cleary right now?
That looks like one of the Rockers in 1989, but with the hair of one of the Rockers in 2022. That is John Bernard, and quite frankly, he's achieved quite a bit in Fight Factory as of late, but going up against LJ Cleary in Fight Factory territory, his home turf, that is an uphill battle for anyone, and Johnny B's gonna find that out. Kean, what's with the beret?
Well, what's not with the beret? You know what I mean? You look at LJ Cleary, somebody who's not wearing a beret, and I would ask the same question. JB rocks it. He's one of the slickest. I mean, not only is he one of the most disrespected fighters in Fight Factory, he's arguably the most fashionable as well.
Arguably, yeah. Definitely not arguably the most disrespected. He is. Deserved, though, quite frankly.
I don't know about that.
That is a bit of disrespect. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm a JB fan.
I'm sorry to hear that, but this match is our opening bout here. And JB needs to get that beret off.
I think JB could win a title with that beret on.
I think that's a capital offense, to be honest. JB taking his time, stalling before this match. Oh! Bernie, we've got a match here. This is our opening bout, and he is stalling so much right now.
He is taking his time. He's getting into the head of LJ Cleary. This is mind games. That's all this is. JB is
he
expert.
Effectively getting into the mind of LJ Cleary?
Yes. Look at LJ's eyes right now. What do you see? I see fear. Nothing but fear.
Really?
He's shaking.
Yeah, shaken. Absolutely shaken. Look at this.
Look at that.
We want to talk about shaken.
That was shaken. He did that out of fear. That wasn't the tactic.
Well, we got our collar and elbow tie up here, and look at this. Oh! Maybe you got a point. John Bernard taking the lead, getting him down to the mat. Good ground game from John Bernard.
JB's also the stronger of the two. I think it's worth pointing out as well. He has that strength, he has that power advantage like he does in most of his fights.
Oh, but look at this experience of LJ Cleary paying off with the head scissors takedown.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the experience of LJ Cleary, it is very valid, yes, he is experienced, but you also have to understand that JB has developed so much in such a short period of time that he has achieved things in weeks that LJ has in years. He has eclipsed LJ Cleary in many regards.
Well, LJ has grounded JB and has kept him grounded for the majority of this match so far.
JB is taking a breather, he's taking his time. Why rush things?
He is taking a breather 30 seconds into the match, Keen.
You need to pace yourself, and JB's an expert at that.
Well, LJ seems to be the one dictating the pace of the match thus far, and look at this. Got the elbow cinched.
There's no point in asking. JB's not going to give up. He's not going to submit. It could be the start of the match, the end of it. He could be in 4 different submissions at once. He's not giving up.
I would hope he would submit at the end of the match. That's how it works, Keen. But, oh! Nice body takedown. We've got a ground game here. So far, jostling for control on the mat. He's got waist control on LJ Cleary, but a couple of squats here. And there's the escape.
Now look.
The game is firmly back in control on the part of LJ Cleary.
Yeah, in the short term, in the short run, LJ, you know, obviously with his experience, he's going to get the advantage here and there. But again, it's all about the result at the end of the day. And when you see once this is all over, who wins, it'll all make sense.
Yeah, I do have to admit, it isn't a point system in this match. It is one fall. So far, completely in control of the match. If this was a point system, LJ Cleary would be quite a bit ahead. But
yeah, but as
the final decision can come at any moment. There could be any turn. I'll give that up to you, but currently John Bernard needs to rethink his game plan when going up against LJ Cleary here.
Or maybe he's just giving off the impression that he needs to rethink his game plan, but his game plan is consistent all along.
He's been taken down again, Keen.
He's being taken down, but how much damage is LJ Cleary dishing out? It's one thing having position, it's one thing dominating the ring, but are you actually dishing out the damage that needs to be dished out to get the win?
I have felt that ring. It's a lot of damage. Well, no submission there. Oh. We're looking at another. Very crafty escape there by LJ. Oh, and a slap across the head.
I mean, again, disrespect. Why would you slap someone over the head like that? That's not an official wrestling move.
After he removed his protective beret as well.
It wasn't protective. It was style. It was fashion.
Uh-huh. Well, John Bernard losing some attention, getting into it with the crowd. Oh!
Look at this.
But
This
nice.
is what it's all about.
Waist jacket hold. That was nicely applied by JB.
Look at LJ Cleary. He's in agony right now. This could be it.
It's not a fun hole to be in, but... Oh, he attempted the escape, but JB... See, he's stepping up his game, and this is what happens when you step in with LJ Cleary. Everyone steps up their game, and this is JB's chance to really prove himself here in the opener of episode 15. But now, into the corner, there's the escape, and oh! Back in!
This is what I'm talking about. Long-term game plan. This was always part of the plan.
This is pretty impressive.
LJ Cleary has no idea what to do with it.
Oh, wait a minute. A little saucy number from LJ, and flip. Oh, taken down, pinning position, but shoulder up. Trying to pin it back to the mat. Oh, and there's the other shoulder. Wait. Oh, rake in the face with the boot. And there we are. Wrist lock applied by LJ Cleary. Goes under, up and around. Leapfrog. Oh.
Well, that's hard.
Playing with him here.
Well, you can play with him if you want, but that's not an effective move. Who's he hurting with that?
Oh. Trying for the warrior shake, but
Shaking
Cleary...
the rope. That's a ring IQ. That's fight IQ. That's what that is. Ring awareness.
Yeah, JB, the ultimate warrior. Maybe not quite the ring IQ there, but outclassed by Cleary. Now, frustration's really gonna set in here. He's thrown a lot at LJ, and LJ, with a smirk on his face, has escaped all of it so far.
JB can, despite what many people say, keep control of his emotions. It looks like he can't. He's actually just very intense. It's intensity, it's concentration. He's not losing control. He knows full well what he's doing.
The man's wearing blue Zubaz. I don't think he knows what he's doing all of the time. Not least of which when you're in the ring with one of the most accomplished people in Fight Factory history. And look at this, there's the trip.
I don't agree with that. LJ Cleary's saying that this stuff is too easy for him. It's empty words as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know, there's a lot of weight behind the confidence. LJ Cleary is one of the longest reigning Irish junior heavyweight champions of all time. One of the only 2 times he was the youngest Irish junior heavyweight champion, and he's only improved every year since. But nasty spill in the corner, but ducks the clothesline. Follow-away slam. Into the cover, 1, 2, and JB gets the shoulder up.
You do mention that LJ Cleary, and to his credit, he was at one point the longest reigning Irish junior heavyweight champion in history. But do you know why that was the case? Because JB wasn't around to take it off him.
Okay, so JB would have been Irish junior heavyweight champion if he was there when LJ was holding the belt.
JB would arguably be Irish junior heavyweight champion now if he got the opportunity.
Wait a minute! Sunset flip to Foxy. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! JB with the important pinfall over Foxy. That's not easy to do. I've tried many times. What an accomplishment for JB.
Look, that's a win. A pinfall is a pinfall. He has pinned somebody's shoulders to the mat like he can.
Man, shut up, I did it! You pinned me! You pinned me!
This is just like the end of Rocky. Because, Rocky loses.
No, this is...
Quite frankly, JB's been making a fool of here.
Making a joke of these people paid good money to see me!
They did, and he's right. Now,
Keane, you got in for free.
Shut up!
that's besides the point, but...
This is my moment! He's learning from me!
Well, a lot of passion, a lot of anger there, but into the Boston Crab position. But JB able to reach the ropes.
He shouldn't have to reach for the ropes. He came into this, and his job was to get a pinfall, and he got a pinfall. That's it. Game over. He won. This should be over and done with.
In the headlock, rebound. Some starch behind that shoulder tackle. You can see the frustration on JB here. He just flattened LJ Cleary, but LJ still back in it, and you can see LJ clutching that shoulder where JB targeted, but still only a 2 count. And there's the attempt at the trip, the leapfrog. And taken down again into the cover, and no.
And you see JB's protege looking on at ringside. He's taking notes. He's taking mental notes because that's what you do if you're a smart. You take notes. Look at JB. Look at what he's doing. Look at how he's going to get the win here.
Yeah, JB, he's flustered, but I think he has his focus in check now. But wait, crisscross. Once again, LJ playing games with Bernard. Gamengiri. And there we go. Scissors kick. It was a miss, but back into the headlock, into the ropes, attempt to trip. Leapfrog countered into the Boston Crab. There we go, Lion Tamer applied.
He's not going to tap.
In.
He's not going to tap.
They're called for, that's the tap. This submission victory for LJ Cleary.
This is I can't believe it. The first match in the new Fight Factory, and it's a screw job.
A screw job? He fairly tapped. I saw it. You saw it.
I'm not talking about the tap. I'm talking about the pinfall. Did he or did he not get a clean pinfall victory in this match?
Yeah, over a referee. He wasn't sanctioned to face Foxy.
Foxy was in the ring, and he got pinned, and somebody was there to count to 3. For me, I think this is an absolute joke. I hope JB takes it up with the State Athletic Commission, which I'm sure we have a State Athletic Commission.
Well, I'm sure you can represent him in court, but as it stands, what a way to open the first new episode of Fight Factory here in the new Fight Factory, then a win from Fight Factory's own face, LJ Cleary. What a way to start things off.
Do you hear that music?
Yes, is that my music?
No.
No. And that's your fault that my music wasn't playing.
How?
You cost me the match against LJ Cleary.
No.
Out there with your stupid notepad.
Fucking notice you told me.
I told you, you getting cheek with me?
No.
You getting cheek? Do you want me to drop you?
No.
I brought you on board because I thought I was helping you. Okay? Don't you dare cost me another match, I swear to God. I swear to God, I will drop you. I will drop you quicker than I would have dropped LJ Cleary if you weren't there. You cost me the biggest match of my Fight Factory career. You think about that. That's your fault. Your fault. Your fault. And no one else's.